Good morning. Welcome to today's matchup between the Fargo Angels, 12U A girls, and the Fargo Freeze, 12U A girls. The opportunity for the teams to play at Scheels Arena in Fargo, home of the Fargo Force USHL team. I know the Angels girls were excited to come out and play under these seats. Angels coming off on a very successful 2 games yesterday. The Angels traveling to Fergus Falls in the morning and playing some dominant, aggressive hockey. Come out with a win, 8-2 in that one. Some impressive plays that I was very excited and happy to see. And then they faced off against Crookston later yesterday afternoon. Came out with another win. Looking to see if we can make it another one by carrying that momentum into today. First period underway. Capri Woods battling for the draw. It's controlled by the Freeze. Sneaking around Griniker, far side. Tied up along the far boards. Charlotte Reichert regains control, passes his near side up to Flack. Flack trying to figure out what to do. Intended to go to Woods. Got broken up by the defense. It's kept in at the line, able to make its way out. Reversed back in by 12. Angels wearing white and gray. The Freeze are wearing dark sweaters. Freeze are the home team. Usually it's white and dark reversed. Battle along the far boards. Breakout pass from Muldoon. It's kept in at the line. Dumped in far corner. Angels got away with a trip on that one. Recovered now by Woods. Woods feeds it up to Flack near side. Couldn't settle a bouncing puck. Recovered by Woods. Woods is going to streak up through the middle. Able to get it up and out. Wins the red line. Dumps it back down into the Freeze end. Battle now. Apologize for shaky camera. Sammy Reichert stepping up from the line. Shot towards net. Saved and cleared out by the Freeze. Broken up by Reichert. Reichert feeding the puck up far side to Smith. Smith banking it off the boards. Smith's going to continue carrying. Poke checked off of her stick. Got some support by Hofer. Backhanded in by Perry. Intercepted by Freeze. They reverse direction, carrying it back down far side into the Angels zone. Shot high and wide near side. Carries it into the near corner. Puck cleared wide by Hofer. Racing to get it far side is Smith. Shot towards net. Stick saved by Hopper. Wraparound attempt broken up by the Angels Hofer. Shot from the point. Going wide. Helped wide by Linteigen. Linteigen battling. Shot out front, tied up by Reichert. Nice save by Hopper. Puck now out at the point. Shot on target, rebound attempt by Six. Nice save by Hopper. Angels able to clear it, dump it down into the freeze zone. Pressured by Eaton. Charlotte Reichert stepping up. Reichert winds up, she rips a shot. Glove save and held on by the freeze goaltender. You can already tell I'm going to have some difficulty differentiating between the words freeze and force. Those words are probably going to be used interchangeably. Drive by Olsen right off the draw, shot towards net, kept in at the point by Reichert. Backhanded by Eaton, picked up by the freeze. Reverse behind the net. Breakout bank pass off the boards. Successfully able to get it out into neutral zone. Stolen away by Olsen. Olsen continuing with the puck behind the Angels net. Backhands it up to Tingley. Tingley, nice pass to herself off the boards to break it out around defense. She's pushed off by a speedier Freeze player. Freeze regained control, cycling down below their net. Carrying it up near side, pressured by Woods. A centering pass to 10, carried it over the blue line as it went back out into neutral area and carried back in by 8. So offsides on the Freeze is the whistle. The far side face-off. Woods taking the draw. Line of Woods, Muldoon, and Flack. Freeze had one possession after the draw. Dump it into the far side corner. Chased down by Lindteigen. Lindteigen was battling. Centering pass by Freeze. Goes wide by the Angles. Muldoon now carrying the puck. Gets it across the red line. Tries feeding it up to the middle. Hoping that Flack would have been streaking through. Covered by the Freeze. Freeze forwarding pass. Banks off the back of the skate of the intended target. Broken up by Woods. Dumped back in by Lindteigen. Puck's going to carry itself, wrapping the boards behind the Freeze net. Picked up near side, poke checked away by Smith. Smith backhands it further down by goal line again. Pressured far corner by Hofer. Freeze able to get it back out. It's immediately stripped away by Smith. Smith on the turn.
Go Scarlett!
Breaks through multiple hook attempts. Smith rips a shot, sends it high over the net. Hitting the glass behind. Kept in by Hofer, chasing it down near corner. Is Perry. Centering pass, Smith side up out front. Picked up far side by Griniker. Griniker winds up. Her shot deflected off the shin pad into the far corner. Freeze regained control. Picking up speed far side. Puck is going to get shot on net, forcing Hopper to make a leg save. Cleared out by Reichert. Perry, drop pass. A wonderful job by Griniker, stepping up, stick on puck, preventing the hard shot from point blank being on target. Was deflected off Griner's stick up behind. Puck now in the near side corner. Freeze regained control. Centering pass deflected off the skate of Hofer. Griniker goes down hard into the boards, able to keep her composure. And a rebound. No goal, as there was a rebound. Hit the post, and the puck slid right perfectly on the goal line and cleared out by the Angels. All the excitement. I forgot to look at the number to see who it was, but whoever it was for the Angels that pulled that puck from far corner for post, that just saved them from getting a goal. Icing is the whistle. It's going to be brought back down. It's a far side face-off. It'll be blocker hand of goaltender Hopper. Olsen's taking the face-off. Face-off. Possession shot towards net by the Freeze. Went wide. Picked up by Griniker. Feeds it from behind the goal line to Olsen. Olsen backhands it out of the zone. Giving chase is Eaton. Tingley was there. Force regained the puck in the Angels' end by banking off the boards. Recovered by Charlotte Reichert. Reichert wraps it up along the boards to Eaton. Eaton tied up, unable to keep control of it. Freeze had the puck. Sent it back to Griniker. Griniker dumps it along the far boards. Given right back to Griniker. Griniker is going to carry it in this time. Continuing far side, her attempt to get it towards net. Deflected by a free skate. Pressure behind the goal line now by Woods. Breakout cross ice pass. Making its way through traffic. It's foot race. Loose puck picked up by Reichert. Reichert, far side pass to Griniker. Brineker's going to carry it up far side again. She's going to get taken down. There will be a penalty now on that play, and that'll be the first penalty of the game, and the Angels will find themselves on a power play opportunity. Hooking him is my guess on the call. Off the draw, puck out at the point, passed in by Reichert to Woods. She didn't have a clear shot. Centering pass broken up by the goalie stick. Recovered by Fries, banking the puck off near side boards. Screaming in was Hofer. Pass from Reichert, trying to hit Woods. Woods couldn't control the pass. Reichert break up pass, sends it over to Lindhagen. Lindhagen blows the tire on the play. Loose puck now near side. Reichert sent it to Woods. Woods lost it on the turn. Fries rip a shot. Glove save, cleared wide by Hopper. Got along the far boards. Hofer battling, trying to get it out. Get some help from Woods. They flip it up over the defender's stick, reaching for it. Hofer still trying to get it deep into the Fries zone. Able to dump it across the blue line. Chased down now by Perry. Fries put on the brakes, send it back up. Couldn't connect with the target. Recovered by Reichert. Charlotte Reichert, the puck carrier. Poke checked away by her stick. 10's going to be the puck carrier now. It's a one-on-one. Brineker diving. Poke checks the puck away. Pressured by Smith behind the goal line. Fries passing it out to the point. Bouncing puck. Recovered. Sent back in by 16. Wraps along boards behind net. Recovered by Brineker. Brineker feeds it up. Puck slides under the stick of Smith. Deflected wide of the net from the point. Shot by Fries, recovered by Reichert. Reichert sends it back far side. Smith pulls the puck off the boards. Nice backhand. Smith's getting loose. Lost it into skates. Stepping up is Eaton. Fries regained control, wins the red line. 12 tries to bury the puck deep. Hit some traffic in front of the Angels bench. Bank pass off the boards. Lost up in the skate of Woods. Recovered by the Fries. Fries rip a shot. Glove save by Hopper. Cleared wide to Sammy Reichert. Reichert feeding up to Eaton. Lost it. Dumped further in by Reichert. Pressured now by Woods. Fries able to get it back down into the Angels zone. Broken up by Reichert. Reichert's cross-ice pass broken up by the Fries. As they carry it into the far corner. Returned by the Angels. Muldoon now. Battling along the along the far boards. Recovered now by Woods. Woods is going to bring it back near side. On the turn. Her centering pass to where F3 was. Now we got Fries on a breakaway. Bumbling puck, and they're able to find the back of the net. Settling that bouncing puck. Enough to get it up over Hopper, who was tracking the puck. Her angles looked right. Fries' power play had expired prior to that. So that was an even strength goal. Off the draw. Fries coming out strong. Shot broken up by Charlotte Reichert. Shot from the point, deflected wide off the skate of Brineker. Far corner, Fries reverse direction. 17 steps up from the point, tries to clear it out. Is Hofer. Help from Perry. Hofer is going to go for tripping now. She'll get a 1.5-minute break. And that's going to be a power play opportunity for the Fries. It'll be a face-off. Should be a near side face-off in the Angels' end. Glove hand side of goaltender Hopper. Driving forward is Olsen off the draw. Shot from the point. Stopped and deflected wide by Freeze's 7. Battle in the corner. Griniker sends it out to the point. Shot on target, deflected wide off the skate of Reichert. Olsen clears it out. Unable to keep it in as the near side defender. Regains control. Smith's now going to get a goal for tripping, and Angels are going to find themselves a little bit in dire straits with a 5-on-3 penalty kill. That'll stand for a minute 3. And then 27 seconds after Hofer comes out of the box, Smith will be able to come out. Nice tie up by the Freeze. Pass out to the point. Pass across. Shot. Went wide. I don't think the puck was deflected. Picked up along the near boards by 15. Cycling around outside. Poke checked away by Reichert. Reichert's going to carry it into the far corner. Sent it out towards the point. And the puck is going to get brought in as Hopper was trying to cover it with the glove. And Griniker also trying to have a stick on it. And the bouncing puck, Angels able to get enough on it, so that'll terminate the remaining time that was on Hofer's penalty. Smith will remain in the box for another 1 minute, 3 seconds. We got 4 minutes left in period number 1. And the Freeze are leading our Angels by a score of 2-0. Off the draw, Freeze controlled, sent it back into the Angels' end, recovered by Sammy Reichert. Reichert on the turn, couldn't get the pass near side to Perry, pressure behind the net by Hofer. Freeze send it out to the point, pass it back near side. Puck gets sent on target, and that one does get deflected up and over Hopper. Deflected, trying to think which of the 3 Freeze girls who were in front of the net are able to get credited for that deflected goal. But it was low on target, bouncing up and over Hopper. So 2 unanswered power play goals in a row for the Freeze. Find themselves in a 3-goal lead. Freeze won the draw, sent it to Angels defense. Reichert feeds it back. Muldoon now dumping the puck near side corner, chased down by Flack. Muldoon pressuring. Breakout pass far side. Broken up. Kept in. Freeze able to regain control, bringing it back out into neutral zone. Freeze dumped the puck, wrap it along the boards, kept in far side, sent right back below goal line. It's going to be recovered by Reichert. Reichert sending it along the boards. Flack immediately pressured. Nice puck win by Flax. Finds Woods. Woods battling for it. Gets stripped off of her stick. Freeze coming on hard. And a shot and a goal. Beating Hopper. Sending it just under the glove, I believe. Finding a little tiny hole. Nice hard shot by the Freeze. Off the draw, won by the Freeze, tied up along the far boards by Tingley. The near side pass broken up by Charlotte Reichert. Reichert reverse direction, immediately changed by Freeze, picked up by Olsen. Olsen feeds it up to Eaton. Eaton's pressured. Moves puck back down in the Angels' end, picked up by Reichert. Reichert loses it right out front on the turn. Backhanded by Tingley out of the zone. It's recovered by the Freeze. Near side pass, D. Couldn't keep possession. Pass from Reichert to Olsen. Olsen sends it far side to Tingley. Tingley tries to get it deep. Brought right back in by the Freeze. Poke checked away nicely by Reichert. Tingley passing off the boards, picked up by Hofer. Hofer's coming in. Hofer rips a shot, glove save, and held on by the Freeze goaltender. Nice drive by Hofer. Shot close by, far side face-off dot, and it will be a far side face-off in the freeze end, glove hand side. Hofer with the draw. Nice win by Hofer. Slapped towards net by Smith. Goes just wide. Picked up far corner by Freeze. Slapped away by Smith. Reversing direction in the corner. Couldn't connect with 15. 15 able to regain control. Sends it now down in. Icing waved off. Freeze were able to win the foot race. Freeze passing it along the board. Send it out to the point. Shot from the point. Nice save by Hopper. Cleared wide off the stick. Pass out to the point again. Pressured by Perry. Reichert dumps the puck back out into middle ice. Recovered by 19. 19 bobbling the puck. He's going to allow it to be stolen by Hofer. Hofer charging. Puts on the brakes near side. She gets taken off the puck. Pressured by Smith now behind the goal line. Muldoon goes for it. Freeze able to get around Muldoon, but not Lindteigen. Lindteigen. Her puck smash crashed into the skate of Freeze. Puck's going to slide all the way down. Hopper slow to get her glove covered on it, and the Freeze were there. The puck was loose, and a quick whistle saved the Angels. Far side face-off. And blocker hand side of Hopper. Woods with the draw, tied up along the far boards, dumped up to the point by Griniker. Centering pass broken up by Muldoon. Flack inadvertently pulling the puck off the boards, sent it close in front of the net. Angels recover. Poke checked off the stick of Griniker, who was flying up boards. Recovered by Woods. Woods backhands the puck towards net, gives chase. Freeze recover behind the net, and a shot and a goal by Woods. A great job by Flack pressuring behind the net, poke checking the puck off where it's recovered by Woods, and a quick wraparound. Finds the far side of the net. A nice goal by Woods with the help and assist by Flack. Gets the Angels on the board. We have 22.4 seconds remaining in period number 1. Olsen's with the draw, bouncing puck. Olsen wins it right back beautifully to Griniker. Griniker near side pass to Reichert. Reichert, bank pass off the boards to Eaton. Recovered by the Freeze. Pass it back far side. Griniker sends it back into the Freeze end. Sauce pass near side. Crosses over everyone's stick. Recovered by Reichert. Reichert on the turn. Bank pass up to Tingley, and the buzzer's going to bring us to the conclusion of period number 1. Freeze coming out strong, capitalizing on some power play opportunities. And the Angels able to bring that deficit of 4 back down to 3 with a goal of their own here right at the end. Both teams will go back to their locker rooms as they started the game on dirty ice. We'll have a resurfacing with a brief break, and then we'll be back at it for periods 2 and 3 here at Scheels Arena, home of the Fargo Force. All right, we're about ready to get underway with period number 2. Angels making their way to the rink from the locker room. On ice officials getting the nets situated on posts. The professional arena staff taking care of the ice conditions by the Zamboni doors. Recap period 1. Freeze coming out strong, developing a commanding 4-0 lead. Last 2 goals were power play. And then the Angels able to come back and pop one in themselves. With less than 30 seconds to go in period number 1. Reduce that deficit down to 3, and that's where we sit now. The Freeze leading 4-1. With periods 2 and 3 ready to get underway here momentarily. Woods, Muldoon, Flack to start the line. Face-off won by Woods. Drop back to Lindhagen. Lindhagen crossing over to Reichert. Reichert trying to find Flack, sent it a little bit behind along the boards. Freeze reverse direction. Far corner centering pass broken up by Lindhagen. Carried behind Angels net. Dumped along near side boards. Giving chase was Woods, able to keep it in. Is the Freeze at the line. Recovered by Lindhagen. Lindhagen cross ice to Reichert. Reichert passed it up to Flack. Flack pulling it off the boards. Stripped off for her stick. Got some support by Woods. Woods wins the red line. Dumps it down. Puck's going to wrap boards behind the Freeze net into the far corner. Pressured by Flack. Freeze reverse direction. Near side centering pass from Smith. Flack was on her way to the bench for a line change. Would have been a nice position. Puck dumped back into the Freeze end by Reichert. From neutral zone, recovered by the Freeze. Cross ice pass, no one there to recover except for Reichert. She reversed direction. Overskating briefly is Perry. Freeze regained control where it's broken up by Reichert. Reichert, near side pass to Smith, waiting along the boards. Smith, cross ice it over to Perry. Perry drop pass to Hofer. Hofer tips it forward. It's going to be a foot race into the far corner. Hofer, she's tied up, going for it. Secondary player for the Freeze comes in, steals puck. Breakout pass up near side. 18's going to be carrying it up through neutral ice. Wonderful back check by Hofer. Freeze still able to keep possession of the puck and get a shot off. Stick flies into the net. Shot from the point, hits traffic off the leg of Reichert. Reichert clears it wide into the corner. Perry tries dumping it out. It's kept into the line by the Freeze. Dumped wide into the near corner. Grinniker battling for it. Gets help from Smith. Smith carries it out. Passes it up to Hofer, who's up along the boards. Hofer pushed wide off the puck. Stops to recover. Tries backhanding it to get a centering pass. Broken up by the Freeze. Freeze lose it. Neutral zone. Greeniker passing it across to Reichert, sending it up to Eaton. Eaton battling. Puck tied up in the body of the official. Penelope. Tingley's going for it. Puck slid a little bit off her stick. Couldn't get a shot off. Pressured by Angels near side as the cross ice pass from the Freeze goes undetected. Covered down in the Angels' end. Pass out to the point. Shot towards the net. Broken up by Reichert. Cleared wide by Greeniker. Tingley dumps the puck out. Cross ice pass broken up by Olsen. Olsen's carrying the puck now. She's going to try and get a shot off from the slot. Hits traffic. Cross ice pass from the Freeze. Recovered. Carrying it back in. Stripped away by Reichert. Recovered by the Freeze. Shot towards net. Goes up over the crossbar. Loose puck out at the point. That shot goes wide into the far corner. Bouncing off the boards to the stick of Flack. Backhand pass from Flack trying to hit Woods. Woods on the spin. Recovers. Pass up along the boards to Flack. Flack backhand to Woods. Woods, the puck slid just underneath her stick. Poke check forward by Lindhagen. Little communication from Lindhagen on the poke, telling Woods to turn and go. Could have been beneficial. Slapped forward by Sammy Reichert. It's a foot race now. Flack winning the race along the far board. She's stick lifted, but is able to keep the puck. Couldn't get a shot off. She was tied up on the play. Puck possession regained by the Freeze as they dump it back out in the neutral zone. Reichert to Lindhagen. Lindhagen back to Reichert. Reichert takes a dive into the boards. Pressure now by Woods. She's tying up the player. Woods has got to be careful not to get a hooking penalty. Reichert hammers the puck up along the board. Shot from the point. Goes wide, far side of the net. Banks off the boards near side. It's kept in by 21. 21 dumps it back down behind the goal line. Reichert's there. Wraps the puck up along the far boards. Shot hits the skate of Perry. Bouncing puck off the side boards behind goal line. Cleared wide by Hopper. Back out to the point. Near side pass to 21. 21 steps up. She rips a huge toe save by Hopper. Clears it wide. I believe that puck had a trajectory which would have fallen the back of the net. Dumped along the boards by Woods. Battling near side is Smith. Smith rush on the ice from a line change. Freeze regain control, dumping it back in behind goal line. Swing and a miss by Lindhagen. Recovered, hauled by Smith out of the corner. Smith poke checked off of her stick on the drive. 14, the puck carrier now, loses it along the boards. Centering pass gets deflected off Angel's stick. Cece Olsen now, she's charging in, fresh on. Olsen rips a shot. Glove save and held on by goaltender. It'll be a far side face-off. Blocker hand side of the Freeze goaltender. And that stoppage of play will allow the remaining players to execute their line change. Both teams taking advantage. Fresh legs out. Off the draw. Puck slapped down behind goal line. Chased by Eaton. Hammered back up along the far boards by the Freeze. Kept in at the point by Reichert. Reichert's going to continue carrying it into the far corner. Backhanded off. Charging forward. Eaton puts the puck on net. Went just a little bit out of reach of Tingley. Tingley centering pass from the corner. Cleared out from behind the net by the Freeze. As they continue to carry it up far side boards. A poorly paced pass brought it all the way to Greeniker. Greeniker walking into a train of players. Freeze reversing it back down into the Angels zone. Lost it on the stick handle. Stepping up is Reichert. Reichert passes it up near side to Tingley. Tingley overtaken by 8. 8's going to cycle around up far side. Continuing. Passes it up to 18. Stepping up with Reichert. Trying to break up the pass. Got some help from sister Charlotte Reichert. Stolen away by 5. Reichert. Nice separation. Body from puck. Woods feeds it up far side to Flack. Flack knocked over on the play. Dumped back into the Angels zone by the Freeze. Chased down 1 by 7. Body contacts behind goal line. 15 now. Puck carrier in the corner. On the turn, she's pressured by Reichert. Swing and a miss by Flack. Puck out at the point, gets dumped back in. It's going to wrap along the boards behind the net where 5 is waiting. 5 tries feeding it out to 19. Stopped by Muldoon. Woods banking it off. Foot race now as the puck was sliding. Pulled by Woods over to Flack. Flack's now cutting in through the middle. On the stick handle, trying to get herself situated for a shot. The puck went a little bit out of reach. Recovered by Lindhagen. To Griniker. Griniker feeds it up. Sneaks through everyone. Offsides is going to be the call as the Freeze reverse direction. Griniker trying to get there to keep it inside the blue line. Just half a step too late as the puck did vacate the Freeze zone out in the neutral territory before Griniker brought it back in. So we had our near side offsides. Hofer with the draw. Loose puck recovered by Hofer. Hofer banking it off the boards. Sent it past Smith to Freeze defense. Cross ice pass. Unconnected. Sent it back into the zone by Reichert. There'll be another offsides. Far side this time. We have 7 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in period number 2. Freeze are leading our Angels 4-1. Freeze winning the draw, sending the puck past the waiting defender, carried now behind the Freeze net. Breakout pass off the boards. Stepping up for it was Griniker. Freeze center girl, 14, flying in. She rips a shot, leg save, bouncing right out front, cleared out from the rebound was Charlotte Reichert. Freeze regained control, send it out to the point, unable to control it, ricocheted off a skate. Recovered out in neutral ice by the Freeze. They reverse, bring it back down. Dump near side, it's going to get picked up by Reichert behind the goal line. Pressured, she dumps it up along the boards. Angels getting caught in a line change. Our breakout winger was in position, far side, shot towards net, save. Cleared out by Smith. Smith's going to launch it all the way down. It'll be an icing whistle. Brought back down for a near side face-off. Blocker hand of Hopper. 6 minutes, 46 seconds remaining now in period number 2. Olsen with the face-off, won by the Freeze, kept in by 16 at the point. Picked up in the near corner by Lindhagen. Lindhagen tries feeding it over to Reichert. Broken up by the Freeze. Sent back near side. Tingley looking for the puck.
Get it out.
Loose puck. Players are having to dodge the official. Freeze player goes hard, blowing a tire into the boards. Pulling off the boards to the stick of Olsen. Olsen tries clearing it out. Sent out to the point. Save and a rebound. Rebound save. Cleared out by the Angels. Recovered by the Freeze. Shot from the point. Broken up. Hit traffic of Sammy Reichert. Another pass out to the Freeze. Sent back in along the boards. This time broken up by Reichert again. Feed it over near side to Tingley. Tingley handing it back to Freeze defense. On the spin cycle. Bringing it back to the far side. Player creating some good time and space. 19 rips a shot. That goes just wide, missing far post. Pass now out to the point. Reaching for it was Flack. The spin serve. Nice, huge, massive glove save. Clearing it wide into the near corner. Muldoon battling for it now. Puck gets sent back behind goal line. Then Tigan recovering it. Sends it to Flack waiting along the far boards. Flack tries feeding it to Woods. Flack sends it out where it's kept in at the blue line by the near side D. Loose puck rolling now into the far corner. Freeze able to keep control, passing it out to the point. Shot from the point. Settled down by their own player. And that allows Hopper to make the save and freeze it with the glove. Hofer coming out for the faceoff. Hofer recovering, carrying it behind, wraps the puck along the board. Smith waiting for it. Smith tries to pull it off the boards. By doing so, it's stripped away. Foot chase now. Smith flying in, beating 7 for it. But help from another Freeze player. Charlotte Reichert stepping up. Stop the momentum. Got help by Hofer. Hofer passing in center ice to Smith. Smith's cutting in through the middle. Puck slapped wide. Smith battling on. Freeze, regain control. Bank pass off the boards. Centering it out. Couldn't control the centering pass. Was 7. Cleared wide by Reichert. Recovered at the blue line by the Freeze. Reichert still battling. Perry gets the puck out of the zone. Offsides is the whistle. As the Freeze were still in there. An inadvertent buzzer. Four minutes, 13 seconds to go. We have period number 2. Freeze are leading 4-1. Off the draw, CC Olsen wins it. It's picked up by the winger. Cleared wide off the deflected shot by Olsen. Kept in by 21. Puck wraps along far side. Finds the stick of Eaton. She's tied up. Stepping up, Reichert. Shot from the point. Blocked by the skate of Olsen. Tingley now giving chase after she clears it out. Recovered by 17. 17, cross ice pass, couldn't connect with the intended target, recovered by Reichert. Reichert launching the puck up towards Tingley, stopped short by 21. 21 charging forward. Greeniker reversing direction again. Puck carried out in the neutral zone, slapped down by Olsen, and that will be an icing call against the Angels. So face-off will get brought back near side down in the Angels' end. Woods with the draw. Possession was won by the Freeze. Centering pass snuck through traffic. Kept in at the point. Dumped behind the net. Come near side. Attempt to go out towards the point. Split the poles and found its way out in the neutral zone. Reversed now by the Freeze. Charging in is 18. She rips a shot. Saved by the Pine. Top of the goalie stick. Thin part. Tied up now along near side boards. Muldoon battling for it. Pulls the puck off along Lindhagen, but she's stripped away of the puck. Recovered by Woods. Woods sends it far side to Flack. Flack skating up neutral ice. She goes down on the play. Rolling puck picked up by 19 in front of the Freeze net. They spin in reverse. Reichert winds up. Took her time with the shot. Freeze was able to get in position. Blocked it with the skate, sent back in towards Angels' end by the Freeze, recovered by Lindhagen. Lindhagen tries feeding it up to Smith. Hofer now with the puck. Hofer's going to cut back near side. Hofer's going to sneak around backside. The Freeze goaltender, rather, able to track the wraparound. Being in position, making the save. Hofer with the face-off. Puck won by Freeze. Picked up behind the net. Poke checked away by Hofer. Pass attempt from behind out front. Broken up by the Freeze. Breakout pass successful. 6 to puck carrier, far side. Banking it off the boards. Giving race. Couldn't beat the speed of Hofer. Reagan Hofer dumping the puck near side. Going for it now is Smith. She gets sent up into the boards. Kept in at the near side point. Shot towards net, broken up by Reichert. Runs into tons of traffic. Cleared out by Greeniker. 21 grabs it for the Freeze. Cross ice pass out to a waiting camper 6. And offsides is going to be the call as the center player, a little premature in crossing over. I believe it was 15. It wouldn't be a center, it would be their left wing. Olsen with the draw, face-off won by the Freeze. Passing back to the near side D, wins the red line. Shot on target, on net. Stick save. Hopper, unaware where the puck had gone, into the far corner. Wrap around behind the net. Tied up by Greeniker. Coming out with his 15. 15 rips a shot, goes wide of the net, near side post. Sent from the far side out to the D. Thread the post again. Return by 21. Shot towards net, went wide. Tied up in the far corner, swing and a miss on the clearing pass by Reichert. Recovered by the Freeze. Freeze centering pass. Tingley racing for it. Swing and a miss by the Freeze now. Some non-communication by Angels players as there was some confusion on who was going for it. Puck still tied up in front of the Angels bench. Freeze able to regain control. 15 on the turn. He's going to bring it near side wide.
Nice job, Finley.
Pushed away by Griniker. Massive shot by 18. Hit traffic. Wide angle shot by 6. Out of position with 7 as the net was wide open. Pressured wide by Griniker. Got some help by Woods. Centering pass broken up by Reichert. Charlotte Reichert now the puck carrier. She's going to continue going. She'll win the red line. Tries dumping it deep. Sends the puck right into the official. It'll be a turnaround breakaway now. Passing across just a little bit too far out of reach of 14. 14 sends it right back out front. Crosses all the way across. And the buzzer is going to bring us to the conclusion of period number 2. No goals scored for either team as the score remains 4-1. So we'll have a much shorter intermission break. With both teams staying on the bench, and we'll be back at it for the exciting conclusion of the Angels Freeze game here at Scheels Arena, home of Fargo Force. Officials anxious and eager to get underway. They've already blown the whistle a minute after the start of the intermission break. Both teams just continuing with their talk, ignoring the quick whistle. Hofer, Smith, Perry line. Off the draw. Loose puck dumped in far side. Sent back to the stick of Lindteigen. Lindteigen hesitant to make a pass. And the Freeze were able to get a stick on it, sending it towards net. 9 seconds into the period, we have our first face-off far side. Blocker hand of Hopper. Face-off won by Hofer to Perry. Perry, backhanded near side, sent by Reichert up the boards. Recovered by the Freeze, dumped back in. Deflected off the shin pad of Lindteigen, backhanded by Smith. Recovered by 21. Freeze, regain control, send it to the stick of Reichert. Reichert up to Perry. Stripped away and sent back into the Angels' end by the Freeze. Lindteigen recovering the puck behind the goal line, dumping it up along the boards, going and beat and racing to the puck instead of waiting for it was the Freeze. Recovered, stripped away by Hofer. Hofer yanking it off the boards again. Tip job by Smith. Smith's going to get handed the business. Stripped away by Hofer. Hofer's going to walk in. She rips a shot. Stick save. Rebound recovery done really well by the Freeze goaltender, and she'll hold on to it. Off the draw. Oh, to the point. Griniker unable to get a shot. Griniker racing for it. She rips a shot from wide angle, crossing just in front of the goalie. Freeze regained control. 15's racing down. Pressured poke check away by Woods. Recovered behind the net. A wraparound attempt by 7. Saved by Hopper. Cleared by Reichert. Reichert dumping the puck off the board. Stepping up was the defender. Recovered now is loose puck by Woods. Woods dumps it into the far corner. Freeze will recover behind their goal line. Changing direction. Pressured by Eaton. 19, the puck carrier now. Cutting up through neutral ice, far side. Wrap around behind the net. Centering pass hits the side of the netting. Recovered by the Freeze. Pass out front. Recovered by the Angels, and Eaton on the turn. Sent it right back to the waiting Freeze player. Kept in nicely at the blue line by the Freeze. Swing and a miss by Reichert. Backhanded by Olsen to Tingley. Stripped off of her stick. Recovered by Olsen. Olsen sending it right back to Tingley. Tingley's going to get taken down on the play. Recovered by the Freeze. Dumped behind the net by Sammy Reichert. Charlotte Reichert now battling in the near corner. Got some help from Olsen. Freeze recovering the puck. Pass out front. Cross side pass. A leg save by Hopper. She'll stay frozen, freezing the puck. 12 minutes, 20 seconds to go in period number 3. Freeze leading 4-1. Off the draw, quick centering pass, cleared wide by Perry. Pass out to the point. Racing into the shooting slot was Perry. Shot by 21, blocked by the body of Lindhagen. Dumped back in far side by Freeze. Recovered behind the net. Centering pass cleared beautifully by Hofer, as there were multiple Freeze players ready and hungry. Puck tied up now along the near boards. Coming out with it is 10. 10 rips a shot. Tries sniping the top corner on the near side. Shot from the far side post now. Rebound attempt. Blocker save. Cleared wide by Hopper. Smith tries banking it off the boards. Couldn't get it past 20 for the Freeze. Dumps back near side. Battle along behind the goal line. Centering pass broken up by Hofer. Hofer banks it off the boards again. Smith able to get it successfully banked off the boards. Smith now charging up. Smith passing to who she thought was, and it should have been a penalty called on Hofer for tripping there. Hofer still battling. 8 sending it near side, or centering side to 10. Unable to get the puck. 10 still battling in the far corner. Stripped away by Griniker. Griniker skating it back out of the Angels zone. Griniker picking up speed. Stick handles up through the middle. Griniker still going. Nice stick lift and job by defender 19. Allows 14 to recover. 14. Puck stripped off of her stick by Charlotte Reichert. She'll continue carrying down and around behind the Angels net. Reichert still carrying the puck. Long boards. She's pushed wide. Her shot hits the side of the net. Breakout pass to 5. Send it up to 19. 19 pressured. Sends it far side. Broken up by Muldoon. Recovered by 18. 18 winds in. Her shot crosses near side in front of the net. Flack picks up the puck. Sends it off the skate of Woods. Back to waiting Freeze defender, who reverses it. Overskating the puck where it's recovered by Woods. Woods cycling, wins the red line, dumps it into the far corner. Chasing for it, it's going to be the Freeze. Banking it off the boards around behind Eaton. Pressured by Tingley, stripped away by Olsen. Backhanded by Eaton. Tingley racing for it, Tingley on the turn. Got it towards the net, stick save cleared behind the goal line by the goalie. Stepping up is Reichert. Helped by Olsen to keep it in the zone. Angels are looking tired right now as Freeze are able to visually easily get to the puck. Bouncing puck grabbed out of the air by 16. Kept in at the point by Lindhagen. Cleared wide far side by the Freeze. Tingley was going for it. Backhand spin pass broken up by Eaton. Stolen away by the Freeze. 11 now dumps it past defender. Backhand from Olsen, sending it far side to Tingley. Tingley overskating it. She's going to turn and try and send it down. Stopped short by the defense. Near side pass broken up by Perry. Freeze reversing direction. Recovering right by center line. 7. Centering pass broken up by Hofer. Hofer is going to carry it behind the net, dumping it along the boards. Again, Smith waiting for it. Allows defenders to sneak up behind her. Smith banking it off the boards. A second time able to get it. Smith going in along the far dot. Cuts in. Loose puck backhand by Hofer. Broken up by a defender's stick. Centering pass by Hofer. Broken up by 7. They're able to clear it out of the zones. Recovered by Reichert. Reichert on the turn. Stripped away, and we got a breakaway now. 15's going to come in with it. A deke move, and Hopper took the bait. Sliding over to her blocker hand side. Exposing 3/4 of the near side net. A nice deke move to find the back of the netting for the Freeze. And they get themselves back into that 4-goal advantage. Off the draw, face-off one back to the Freeze defense. 8 minutes, 14 seconds to go in period number 3. Battle along the near boards. Flack's going to come out with it. She gets bodied off the puck. Picked up now behind the Freeze net by 19. Dumped it up far side. Kept in by Lindteigen. Secondary time. Right into traffic. Lindteigen again. This time it's brought out off the stick of the Freeze. Reaching forward as she went down with a yard sail. Woods, she's going to wind up. She rips a shot. Fluttering pass. Glove save and held on by the goaltender. Off the draw, Olsen swinging a miss, the bouncing puck. Shot attempt tied up now along the boards. Push towards the net. Tingley blows the tire on her way to the puck. Sent back in to the near side corner. Pressured by Eaton. The Freeze wrapping it along the far side. Racing to get over there is Lindteigen. Tingley wins the puck. Sends it towards net. Continues chasing down behind the goal line. Puck hits a glass separator. An odd bounce ricochet back off the boards. On its way behind the net now, reversed by the Freeze. Near side pass. Bank off the boards. Able to get it out into the neutral zone. 14, a diving pass across to 10. 10's backhand. It was stopped short by Lindteigen, but recovered immediately. Into the near side corner. 10's going to cut through the gates of Olsen. Leg save. Rebound. Loose puck out front. Lots of bodies. Where puck was underneath a Freeze player. A backhand shot by 14. Hit the side of the net. Freeze trying to get a centering pass from out front. They're able to successful. No one tying up players out front. A massive windup and a rope ripper of a shot. Sends it clear past Hopper. A great job by the Freeze battling for the puck below the goal line. Finding a way to get that pass out front to multiple players who were waiting. A strong forecheck can get you in position for those passes from behind the goal line. And the Freeze are finding success with just that. Icing now, the call on the ice. It's going to get brought back down for a near side face-off in the Freeze end. It'll be a blocker hand side of the goaltender. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in period number 3. Offer tied up on the face-off. Stepping up is 8. 8's going to continue skating it down into the Angels zone. Pressured wide by Reichert. Reichert and 8 both go down on the play. Loose puck rolls down behind the goal line. Lots of bodies down on the ice. Hofer is going to get taken down now. Riniker stands up. Freeze able to find that stick again. Sending it out, tries to get it in front of the net. Kept in at the point by 17. Deflected up and thankfully wide off the stick of Riniker, I believe. Smith now, the puck carrier far side. Smith's going to try and keep up speed. Smith's gonna walk in. She rips a shot. Smith sends it up and over the netting, or up and over the net. Can't score. You send it too high. Picked up now by 11. 11's cycling in. Cross-ice pass. Huge save. Nice, awesome save by Stella Hopper, and recovered wide. Kept in at the far point by the Freeze. Dumped all the way down. Icing's going to be the whistle off the stick of Griniker. So it'll be a far side face-off now down in the Angels' end. A massive save on a really nice play attempt by the Freeze with that pass across, an immediate shot. Wonderful save. Woods wins the draw into the corner. Lindhagen dumps the puck along the boards behind the Angels' net. Picking it up is Flack. Flack immediately pressured, able to keep it. Flack's going to continue skating it out, backhands it over to Woods. Woods now skating it up. Woods is going to take a wide angle far out shot.
Get there.
Woods goes down hard. She's real slow to get up on the play. Clearing, and now that's going to be an icing call. Woods, shaking up on the play, is going to make her way to the bench. Had some weird contortion twisting maybe as she went down. Olsen, Eaton, Tingley. Olsen swing and a miss over the bouncing puck again. Kept in by Reichert. Tingley with it on the turn, stripped off of her stick. Kept in by Griniker as she stepped up from the line. Freeze regained control. Sneaking it in. Seven's the puck carrier. She rips a shot. Sends it up top corner to Stella Hopper, who had dropped down for the save. Beats her on the blocker hand side, I believe. Four minutes, 39 seconds to go. Freeze widening the gap to 6 with a score of 7-1 over the Angels. After the draw against Olsen, possession gained by the Freeze, passing it up and offsides is going to stop their momentum and drive forward. Off the draw, face-off was won by Hofer. Couldn't get to it was Smith. Shot from the point, stick save. Rebound attempt, hits the side of the netting, recovered by Hofer. Hofer stripped off of her stick, far corner, sent up along the boards. It was by Lindhagen, loose puck rolling around out front. Picked up out front by Hofer under the stick of Perry. Perry chasing after, reversed by Freeze defense. Cross-ice pass broken up by Smith. Smith tried to bank it on the boards on the turn, sent it to Hofer, who wasn't ready for it. Offsides now is going to be the call. Nice win by the Freeze. Far side face-off, recovered by 16. Headmans it up to 18. It was broken up by Lindhagen. Another offsides call. Running time now with the 6-goal lead. We've got under 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 51 seconds exactly on the clock. Bouncing puck won by Woods. Glad to see she's back out there. Puck carried now by Flack. She goes onto the play, recovered by Woods. Woods a backhand towards net. Muldoon racing for it, far side on the rebound. Muldoon with the puck, bouncing off and over her stick as she had a shot attempt. Recovered by the Freeze. Freeze, near side pass goes behind 6. Stumped back into the zone by Reichert. It's going to be recovered by 16. 16. Puck bouncing up and over. Lindhagen, gauging the puck height through the air, was attempting to grab it with her hand. Recovered by the Freeze in the neutral zone. Freeze back on the offensive far side. They wind up, rip a shot, nice glove save, and held on by Hopper. Olsen with the draw. Bouncing puck. Olsen. Shot from the point. Blocker save on the slide and held on by Hopper. Will be another face-off, same spot, far side. Blocker hand of Hopper. Olsen with the draw, wins it. Finds the stick of a Freeze player out to the point. Shot on target, blocked by a Freeze stick. Cleared wide by Eaton. Finds the stick of Olsen. Olsen skating. Stripped away in the neutral area by the Freeze. Eaton now there to the support. Tied up along the boards near side in front of the Freeze bench. Olsen stepping up. Adding her services. Recovered by the Freeze. Reaching for it was Tingley. Recovered by 8. 8 now. Cutting in offsides again. As 7 had crossed over the blue line. And 8 dancing on the neutral zone side of it. Hofer now out for the draw. 38 seconds to go. Freeze carrying the puck across blue line, sent back out by the Angels. Dumped back in near side, 17 charging forward. She gets a shot towards net, deflected up and over off the stick of Charlotte Reichert. Puck tied up along the boards, dumped out by Greeniker. It's a foot race now. Smith charging forward. She's got 17 with her. On the turn, bouncing puck hit, looked like a piece of ice. Couldn't quite settle it down to get a shot off. It was a good effort nonetheless. 8 seconds to go. Loose puck out front. Smith's going to wind up. Smith's got to get a shot. There's 3 seconds. Got to rip a shot when you don't have that time, and the buzzer's going to bring the game to an end. Angels are going to fall this morning. 7-1 to a very strong Fargo Freeze. And this will conclude the games from this weekend. Lots of games yesterday, especially for yours truly, 4 in a row, with the One City World Tour to Fergus. And then only one today, so be some rest and recovery for players and equally just as much for families. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. That'll do it. Thanks for being with us. As always, take care of each other, love yourself, and God bless.